I just wanted to do a quick tutorial of what I did today with my makeup from Seint. And so I'm going to start off with the lip gelato in raspberry. So I put it on my lips and then I blotted it a little bit. I also lined my lips with this pencil called Brownie. You can use these on your eyes. You can use them for lip liners. They're multi-purpose and they do last. The gelatos last all day, even through eating. And in the evening, I noticed last night that I still had my lips stained in the color, gosh, forget what color it was. Anyway, they last a long time. And then on my eyes, I took my eyeshadow brush, this handy brush, and I used some of the Advent calendar colors. I used this sparkle, which is sparkling cider, and this one, which is called Sunday. It's kind of a taupey color. And then I also used a little bit of Dream to do my brow bow. So I swept Sunday all over my eyes. Then I used Dream here and a little bit underneath. And then I took the sparkling color and I just patted that like that. And so if you're getting ready for the holidays and you're using a bold lip, a red or a bright pink of some sort, you might consider doing kind of a champagne taupey neutral eye. And then of course I always line with Philly and I just do the inner corner. So I take my eyeliner brush and I tap it just here to finish the lash all the way to the corner, and then I did a little bit of liner. You can see I don't really do I don't really do a wing because I am almost 64 and I have crepey skin, and so I don't want to emphasize that. On my face, I just used my palette, and then today, for a different way of doing the under eye, I use this color called Frenchie. It's a lip and cheek, and it works perfectly to cover up the under eye circles, that kind of thing, dark circles. So I have more blue purple, and so I'm going to use an orange or opposite color. Sometimes I like to use this, which is R03. It's a demi color for my under eyes because you know my lack of sleep ends up being mostly because I have kids. My adult kids just moved out of state, so I have one child who's still going to grad school in Chicago. This is her first year, and so she's driving in the snow, and so my mama heart is just so worried, and so I lose sleep. And then my oldest boy, I have 3 boys, and my oldest son moved to Idaho last month to start his tattoo business up there. He's been in business for years here. He just got out of California. And then my youngest son moved on Friday back to Montana. And so my mama heart is just torn into 4 different states. I still have one son that lives here, but oh, I'm telling you. Anyway, the lack of sleep. So one way to undo that is to use an opposite color. And so then, you know, I look pretty refreshed for 63, almost 64. So if those are tips that you can use, great. If you'd like a color match, then click the link in my bio. I'm also on Instagram, Judy's _redhead beauty. And so you can get a link for either place for color match, shopping. The holiday items are still out, and if you order before December 12th, then you will be guaranteed that you will get your order before Christmas, and there are lots of great gift ideas.